I imagine it probably just didn't play very well.
Yeah, they probably
Trying to
tested
plant a
it.
bomb.
Yeah.
But that's very creative, though.
Hasn't even seen a player that he could have used them on this round.
I give it to them for their creativity.
From XERXIA in terms of just
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they've tried a lot.
Okay, we're gonna fight again over.
I'm not. I feel like they need more
this
gimmicks
whole
though
match is
on
gonna
these
be
maps.
like
Like
this.
Pearl doesn't
It's
really
gonna
have
be
a gimmick, does
scrappy.
it?
What do you mean
What
by
is it
gimmick?
considered?
Yeah.
Like Bind has the
faster that
TPs,
Northeption
Split
yeah.
has the ropes,
They're going to leave.
Ascent has the
And the more
doors.
that
You know,
Xerxia can
Fracture
go
has the
fast
ropes.
flanks on the defense. So the fact
Fracture.
that that's already started to
Yeah.
happen
I mean,
Wait, what did you mean by
Fracture
Split
has
has-
the actual ropes?
implies a-
Oh.
I think the gimmick on this map is like vent, right?
Oh, you're talking about Vent Room. I see, I
You were saying
see.
that these two teams are scrim partners as well.
Yeah, they've definitely mentioned in the past. You know, they've had some
Yeah.
practice against one another, obviously. Apex
Like something that makes it distinct, you're trying to say.
Trading games, they are quite
Yeah.
with each other.
Like Icebox has the ropes as well. I guess everything kind of is going to ropes. Fracture also has the 4 ult points or the 4 ult orbs, right?
Yeah, more ult orbs. There's stuff, there's characteristics that make the map different.
Northeption trying to pick Split.
Yeah.
Pearl, I mean, Pearl has that little vent room into CT spawn. I feel like that's kind of a gimmick.
Because that it didn't look very good when they were playing
Maybe.
it domestically.
I was gonna say it plays like kind of looks like a CS map. Maybe that's the gimmick.
Surf opening up that first kill.
People compare it to Inferno, right? So I haven't really
Yeah.
seen the resemblance, but
And also,
it's probably
if
just the
slow
one set that
rounds
has, like, a
trend, they're
pit.
going to struggle to take a round.
'Cause it's kinda like
Even if
oh,
Black
yeah,
is
on Inferno,
alive,
right?
he's gonna be spending
Oh,
his
that's what
smokes
they're referring
just to
to.
allow that pressure to happen.
Also, just like
skirmish occurring
mid with a bunch of like connectors and
scary though.
it's not really halls, but the pit definitely feels like a pit on Inferno.
Right.
What's happening in small? You got Foxy just running.
All they're
JoJo
missing
down
is a
with
little
the
window.
spike. I mean, this round was chaos incarnate. for
Window
Northeption.
for
They
like
try and make
Like
halls,
like no,
corners window?
for in the pit, like
Not
you know how in
With
big
utility,
pit,
they
like
don't
you have like the
very
gap
much
to
for
see
that side
lane.
of the map. No
That one is just
cages,
open
for
on one,
example,
like
they'll
it's
actually
completely
using
open, and then
pullback
you can go
smokes.
in.
And then tried to do some kind of pop into B without the spike. And
There is a
JoJo got
window?
Ran down in
Oh, there's no
spawn,
window
trying to
there,
transport
right?
it
It's
back
just
to
the
team.
pit. Like in
So
CS, you
2-2.
have like the opening
Northeption
in big pit where
onto
you
an
can
eco.
peek lane, from bike. You know what I mean?
Looking to see if they can do some damage in this one.
Yes. I don't remember how it's shaped. I think it's just like the under halls is like the same. It would be like under halls like in CS.
Yeah, it's like more like yeah,
More
more like small pit, I guess.
It's still in his hands, still got it, and he knows there's a player just running and waiting into the elbow.
But Pearl comes out today, so I'm interested to see how it pans out. I don't.
Is it already in? Like if you were to load up CS or Valorant right now, you can queue it.
I don't know if the patches come out, but I know it's announced to come today.
Okay.
Taken out on top of it, so
I can confirm that.
It's just pure scrap.
Like I said, load up
That's
CS.
also such
Just,
an amazing response.
that's what I
by
said, yeah.
Xerxia.
Yeah,
They
just
know that Meteor is
gut
the danger
instincts
man.
goes to that.
The rest
Yeah.
of the team
Just
in
load up
Northeption
CS,
has not
get
been
some Inferno,
particularly turning
aka
up at the
Pearl.
event, and even when they play online, are nowhere near as dangerous. There is no team at this event that relies more on their star player. When you look at the percentage of first kills or kills that Meteor gets, he has the most first kills out of any
How would
player
a
at the event, and
Valorant
the
map
second most kills as
play
well.
in CS?
So if you just avoid Meteor and fight the other
I actually
four
don't
players on
think they'd be that
Northeption,
bad.
that seems like
I
a very
think
good
you
win
can't go
condition
from
for me.
CS to Valorant, but I think Valorant to CS
Ignore the solo
isn't
character and
terrible.
simply run at the rest of
Yeah.
the team. I mean, it
There's
worked
just
for
way
them
less
that round.
angles, right? I would
Obviously, a
say.
gun disadvantage
Actually, I don't
for
know
the
if there would
other
be.
players on Northeption.
I mean, I feel like in Valorant maps there's not as many angles. In CS maps you have like 8,000 angles.
Well, it used to be before they changed a lot of the 50-50s. I agree. Now that they changed a lot of the 50-50s, I think you can do it.
What do you mean by 50-50s?
Like on Haven, or not Haven, if on Bind, you know, they're going through showers. There is a 50-50 to the left and to the right through the door that they blocked off, right? They put a little like box there or something.
Which I appreciate. I like that.
Or they put like a
Meteor's burnt
little
his dash. And Zen on the other side of the map at A round.
grate there that
I
you
think
can't
that's
actually
gonna
get
be a
right into the
difficult
50-50.
spot,
And
especially
then
Meteor falling. That
they
is the tip of the
changed
spear.
it so it's not a 50-50 when you get
3v5
out showers
where Zen
either.
is just
Basically just like
no impact, but
just
it's to the
peeking
force
through a
round.
doorway that
Making
You
it
know,
more,
you have to vote for both left and
more fair for both sides.
right. Even on split, like this little thing that's over on the right, that used to just be like a flat wall that you could 50-50 there
I
as
see what
well.
you're saying. These minor tweaks to make it.
Showcasing in the way that they're
yeah,
answering a lot
I
of
get what
these
you're
slower
saying.
rounds. They seem to
So
have
they
better
just
defense.
eliminated a
Northeption
lot
are
of
a
the
very
50-50 angles so
fast-paced
that you're
team.
not
If you
always
force
going
them to
through
take
it.
slow rounds
Going
like
through a
this,
door,
then
you have to
not in
clear
their comfort zone
both
at
left
all.
and right.
Yeah.
Like the same exact
Relying
angle.
on Xerxia making mistakes
Trying to think
win
of
this
one.
one or even do any damage. Of course, there's only 15 seconds left and the spike's nowhere near.
They changed Breeze too, right? That was the last patch with making that left side of A main.
Yeah, A main. That's
Saving
true.
more than just a few of his tour de force bullets into the next. But if you think about this match as a big picture, Brent, it's APAC versus Japan. Both of these regions have made top 4 events before, but not these teams. These teams haven't made the top 4.
Yeah.
What's going on?
They've both been living in the shadow of their big brother
Who's
within
being
the region.
hey,
XERXIA living
by the way,
in
if you're new here and you're disrespecting anyone in the call or not being nice to my friends, you're gonna get banned. That's simple.
It's absurd, yeah. And Northeption
I
have
don't
had the
know
same
what people are
opening
talking
to
about.
Masters that Zeta Division had. They came here, first game, rolled by DRX.
Yep.
It is a hazing ritual, perhaps, for the Japanese teams. Come here, get dominated by DRX, and then see what you can do with the rest of it.
For now.
And Zeta Division, but you can see it's not going to be a fast pop. Actually, maybe they'll go
But,
with some level of pace here. Jojo.
You're just kind of trying to start shit. It sounds like.
Having that
Whatever
rolling
was.
thunder could be something that they use, but they need to take some control early on in the round.
Incredibly passive.
Worried about
I don't
Serve's
even
operator.
see
In
it.
fact, it's
I don't
Sushi
know.
Boy's hiding here.
Just hiding, tucking into the corner. I mean, the stun obviously connected there, but you see XERXIA just using a ton of utility to try and potentially bail him out. Oh, the spam just onto that angle. The crosshair placement was immaculate, but now the return fire. Look at that, rolling thunder. Right into Mail, pushes crew back. He's just going to survive another day for but a moment.
But look how much utility they've bled out of Northeption.
Whoever donated, I don't
Zen
see the
trying
donation
to
you're
make his way up
referring
a
to.
ramp. He
But
has found an opening.
yeah.
Scary falls.
$3 from Alex.
And now this
Loaded
is the best chance
question.
Northeption have had for a round in a while.
I don't know. I don't see it.
TP cancel.
I think that's supposed to be a fake over towards A, and they're silently working their way up B heaven, but this allows Surf to have impact.
Yeah, just holding down this one angle and they're just contact peeking into it. Right into the operator.
Not too many
Still he
donuts.
just peeks. That is such a narrow margin.
Damn.
And yet he finds it over and over.
Dude, this
and
Surf
over
guy is
again.
insane.
What a
Yeah,
beast!
he's been tearing it up.
Bailing them out at the perfect time.
I've never even seen
He
him
was
play.
easily their
Or
star
like never
player.
on the radar.
XERXIA
His
went up
op is
against FBX,
so good.
won the MVP despite losing.
Yeah, I've seen
Plus
XERXIA
12
play, but
skills to first deaths,
this
but
event in particular,
rounds like that, you can
he's
tell when they won the operator
turned it up a
in his
notch for sure.
I think it's poor decision.
Like, he was
making
playing
from
pretty
Northeption.
fucking
I think
insane
when you
the
have
other day.
advantage and the opening
Yeah, I was watching
ramp
the
there,
games
just
yesterday. It was
committing to
just
an ace
he
play
just
is
does
a great
such
idea.
like crazy
Contacting
peaks.
around the map is begging to be
That as a
punished by
CS
Surf.
player, you make this
These
peak
other
in
XERXIA
CS,
players.
dude, you're dead. You can't play like that.
Risky, right?
And I can't
So
profess to
risky.
understand what they're talking about, but it sounds high energy.
He's so confident though.
Surf was dancing as he was coming into the Vamisio.
Even RB today, fucking, he was going for some crazy shit, I feel. Especially on Neon, the way he was, like, entering. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
You see the replay where they showed where he's running in, looking down to dodge his own stun? His movement was so crisp.
Yeah, I feel like his job is literally just to throw their aim off while everyone else shoots them. Because he's just trying to survive and jump around, it looks like.
I mean, it works.
Does. Good.
I was wondering, does
Hard red.
I think Liquid is the only
XERXIA
European team
response is
that
very
plays
nice. Remember
Yoru,
that
so
XERXIA have
the
been
mixture of like
practicing
having a
for
ringer,
so long
playing against a
and played
Korean
so many
team that
matches
already
against
has a
Big
weird
Rex,
playstyle, and playing against a
couldn't get
Neon,
past the team.
it's
Can't do
probably
anything.
so different for them.
Blackwing, okay, only a spectator.
Yeah,
still makes
because you're
it
saying
work.
they're not very familiar with that in
Black was
Europe,
supposed to turn
so
this one into the 2v2.
they're kind of being thrown at the
Finding
wolves.
kills. Sushi Boy's just peeking that one.
In a match.
An ideal timing.
At least it wasn't an
Now the
elimination.
operator.
That'd be even worse.
Spikes dropped down.
And the worst part is the player they're missing is, from my understanding, arguably their star player as well, so.
Yep.
That's
That's what people. I don't really know Sagetsu at all, but
I
people
don't
are
know
saying he's
either.
like
Couple of crazy
statistically
kills from
their best
Blackwist,
player. Yeah.
just the Spectre in front of the smoke. Take a look at the replay and how he's able to get this one done. They're trying to punish Zen, who was peeking window. Blackwist is just covering his back.
That's what you need. You
あったがいい
can see how much it means to them.
Yeah, that's got to be a momentum shift there for Northeption. The opening of the round was very poor, but they were still able to salvage it with some nice mid-round play and a great clutch.
New bundle leaked? Hype? Hype?
Incredibly important to be able to just stop the momentum when you feel like a game is getting out of hands. It's a fast dash into B main to see if they can cut across any line-of-sight angles. They triggered a trademark that was placed there aggressively prior. So she was going for another look all the way through here.
This guy's aware of it, Jojo.
Jojo seems aware. His crosshair
I don't
placement
think
is
so.
looking for it.
He's stomping.
He's very aware.
Oh, it's a hard
Didn't
clear.
trust to clear
No
the
problem,
corner,
Sushi
though.
Boys, though, now that is a slightly
He got ult,
exposed.
though.
of a rebound there of the nade. He is being pincered, but Blackwoods needs to be worried once more. Foxy just takes up the space that his teammate opened up for him.
And XERXIA are using, there's a res. Just no map control, no understanding of where the XERXIA players
are really just rezzing in their spawn. Where they buy guns.
That's all up to Zen, isn't it?
Yeah, looking to fight them. If Zen can make something happen, as he did in the prior round, perhaps this is still clutchable.
But again, are they going to have the foresight to notice Search playing it? There is a jiggle there. Narrowly avoiding the shot, and Zen's managed to lurk his way in. Contacting all the way, Paranoid to cut across here. Will he be able to follow up for them? The players are just dropping like flies, but now they've spotted him out. Scary.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, he picks up 3. That's a prime game in Flawless in the round.
And XERXIA's decision-making is completely outplaying Northeption there. Off the back of utility being used in B main, they push out of A. And that Sushi Boy is taking an advanced position because he's pretty confident Northeption are not going to default whilst using all of that utility over on that side of the map. Worst case scenario, battles Zen, and that's it.
Damn.
And then their response to collect Blackwiz and Sewer.
I feel like Scary wasn't playing very good yesterday. And that's probably the best round I've seen between yesterday and today so far.
Yeah, that was nice. Looks so easy, honestly.
On the board. Northeption not working with much when it comes to the money, not even the ultimates.
Here.
This Meteor guy is supposed to be like
they're so aware of the possibility.
Really fucking good as well. Like he was hyped up from my understanding.
Yeah, there's a graphic yesterday that showed Meteor has the best entry stats in the whole tournament, at least this stage of the bracket. Yeah, like a 37% or 38%
to give them an inch
entry percentage,
like conversion first blood to first death.
Yeah, like 37% of the rounds he gets the first kill or something.
Oh fuck yeah, that's high as hell. Yeah.
It was the highest, like by far too. I think Surf was like third at like 27 or 28.
But instead, they're looking to find holes.
Yeah, all the time, poking, prodding. I think it comes back to the earlier point we were talking about with the A-ramp lurks not really working out, but this time looks like there will be potentially some pace just once more injected into the round. Starting a slow off the rip just to try and see.
Little B-pop action.
Catch a player out of position, maybe just holding onto that corner.
A quick B. The explosion.
They've got 4 guys here already.
And the dash all the way in, but
and the raise ult as well.
This is a slaughter.
Yeah.
Oh, the double satchel play from Sushi Boys doesn't get rewarded.
No shot.
But already, all that
they had a really fast read on that. I guess the smokes came in and everyone, I don't know. It seemed like everyone was already there.
And XERXIA had 4 players waiting for them on the B site. Foxy at the beginning.
Oh man, the guy's very close.
Oh, didn't see anything. Then Foxy calls for
toying with them.
You guys can leave. They're not A. They're not A. Yeah. He uses another prowler just to make sure, and he's like, guys, I swear.
He patches out. Hype.
Just go and stack B. And
did it just come out or what?
It's been too obvious in the entirety of this attack half that they've caused XERXIA to lose respect for it completely. I mean, they can make these kind of gamble stacks without having to worry about a lurker, without having to worry about a default, a fake. All of these things that Northeption could and should have been doing early to condition their opponents and make them respect, they've been absent.
It's been missing.
It's been very one-dimensional.
You want to play? Let's
approaching the end of this first half here. 3 rounds is what they gained. If they make it 8-4, possibilities are there, obviously, when the sides switch around, but slowed down.
It's a slow round, and there's a double operator setup.
Where is that?
My word, what is
this?
Going on here? I mean, the stun as well to try and punish this.
Surprised you use it like that way.
This is off nothing.
They had no info. It's just like a random ult. There was nobody even in B main.
I'm sure they had some type of inkling, right? But
really cool
still,
idea. It didn't quite work.
It's fucking like no real info. It was like an inkling.
Gold in this match so far, so I respect.
I think they smoked male.
Oh,
that is weird.
And Foxy knows.
They thought the split was coming in.
I guess, but usually if you smoke male, you're not splitting B through male if male is smoked, right?
It doesn't make. I'm start going. Yeah.
That was Zen getting away with this.
Cool.
Quick scope one after the other. 2 shots is all it takes, and out of Nightfall. Dashed across. It is pure pandemonium, but Cruz has managed to regain a bit of stability. B main control still being held down. Tries to go for the flash re-peek. A bit of a drive-by by Meteor. The Blade Storm, every single knife just going straight into the back of the wall. creating outlines around his enemies, but a spike is down. Northeption are going to try and play this one in a post plant. They're rolling Quinta to see if
Oh my god, he knocked his teammate onto the box.
Teammates. Blackwiz.
He won the battle with a Guardian versus a Vandal, though, too.
Zen is stuck here, worried about somebody pushing behind him, can't really help the rest of the team. The question is, what can XERXIA do to punish?
Nice shot.
And then Surf with a headshot with the operator.
Headhunter knows he's there, but JoJo's
Wow, he stunned him, and he knows where last guy is. He got the blast.
Winnable?
Swing by JoJo. That's
Damn.
sublime. They get that 4th round in the first half, Josh.
And can that be the difference maker? You'd normally say 4 rounds on attack, not too bad for Split. But I feel like Northeption are just such an attack-heavy team. I'm not sure it's enough.
Yeah, it's certainly looking like a difficult uphill battle for them. I mean, just look at this as well. It's not.
Do you think getting stunned or ulted by Breach, or just stunned in general, messes up your Guardian aim at all? It probably makes you shoot slower, but it's probably like fully accurate.
It's probably the same thing as a Vandal getting stunned, right? So the Guardian, it probably doesn't have that much impact. In my eyes. Marshall's like a scout.
To take contact down mid. Nobody particularly there. A haunt.
Judge is like
dodges.
mag 7 probably, right?
He may stray into a sight line.
Trying to bait a bit of that. Flash and a slow up deep.
He knows there's at least a Breach and a Sage playing
sorry.
here at the moment. And instead of XERXIA going to take B as a reaction, they've gone to try and clear out mid. And that is
Actually,
going
probably
to
closer to
afford
an XM, you're
opportunities.
right.
Yeah, we'll see. Actually,
Probably closer to an XM, you're right.
Goes up, but plenty of players to try and take down pieces of it. Swing time from
Mag 7 on steroids, yeah.
The dash enabled, playing inside of his own cloud burst. This is an absolute insane play.
Oh man, risky.
You do not anticipate him to be this close. You don't expect it, surely. The reposition, he finds the one. Where's the rest of his team? No, it's the pivot straight into A.
The pivot into A is there. Trademark slows them down a little bit. And Blackwiz attempting to anchor.
It's the one. Nade up top, though. Reali meets his maker.
Where did everyone just die?
Try and find that timing. 2 shots rattled off.
It was like a 5v3 turned into
where the fuck did everyone even die?
1 second.
Yeah, 3 people.
Maybe he can just do it on his lonesome. You've
Oh
got
wow!
to be kidding.
Oh wow!
Dude, the swings in this game are so. I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, it goes from like 3v5 to like 3v2 so frequently and so often.
But Meteor again just making the solo.
Yeah, you get 1 kill off util. You catch one guy, your teammate catches another.
Out of heaven.
I think a lot of people just overheat too.
Yes.
Like they take ones too often, or just very often.
And put the world upon his
I think it's literally
delivers
discipline and the man advantage. You let off a little bit when you're up 5v3, like naturally, which is not a good thing. But naturally, you're probably like more free flowing, right? Just a little bit, and then you get caught.
That's true.
Yeah.
Then
Then it's like somebody trying to support you while you're peeking, and then you die, and then you put him in a bad spot.
So at that point, would it be better to let that guy know? I think it's better if you help him actually, but he shouldn't just be making that mistake. But if he is, I think he make it together.
Pretty fabulous, but I don't really see how he's going to be able to build up to it. Still too.
That way, at least you can maybe save him, right?
With an opportunity.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's better to let that guy die?
I mean, it's opportunity cost. If it's a jet and your jet's just overheating and doing something crazy, I think you just let them do their thing. But if it's like an Omen and he's just randomly wide swinging a smoke in a 5v3 and he dies, I don't know.
That's fucked. That's fucked up.
Yeah, you just lose your smokes and everything. It's like,
That's
okay,
fucked.
well, all good.
It looks like Meteor's just playing for his martial value.
Yeah. I think it doesn't matter.
And we get to see here whether XERXIA's attack.
I think there's a very big lack of discipline in general, though.
I think so as well. I wonder if that'll change. Like overheating is like so common, right?
But fighting over that mid control, making sure that they exchange a couple of bullets, bits of utility.
I feel like that's what in CS at least the European teams were always really good at, right? Discipline. They're like very disciplined in their man advantages, but I don't know if that reflects as much in this game.
Still wants to try and take it, and this time comes up with the goods.
Huge play.
What?
You've got to be joking.
No way!
Absolute menace. He set his team
The scout, man. Scout's knives practice paying off.
Shot after shot.
You remember Scout's knives?
Shooting star of Northeption. He will produce
True.
rounds like that.
I know. I think the same.
No right to, but he's so mechanically
Yeah, the
gifted
scout.
and so incredibly confident. even when he was playing against DRX, even when he was playing against DRX, he was still finding
You remember,
some of
right?
those moments.
Hello?
Glimpses of the
Sorry,
impact.
hello?
Oh, you're good.
What?
I said losing a bonus round, like you're against the bonus round and you just get 3 marshaled headshots against you. That just sucks.
The Marshall's is really good. Yeah. Do you remember Scout's Knives the map?
There are only 2
Yeah. Oh,
players
sorry, you
in
didn't
this
hear me
tournament
say?
who
Oh,
get
no, I
more
didn't hear
than a
anything.
quarter
Oh no, I said
of
yeah.
the
Probably
team's
our
kills.
chats
And
have never
Meteor's
even
one
heard of that map.
Yeah, that's fucking. I feel like that's fucking hella old at
And
this
he's
point.
also #1 in terms of how many first kills he gets compared
KA
to he
Legolands
gets
or no?
47% of Northeption's first
Legolands?
kills.
KA
That
Legolands.
is
That
ludicrous.
was a reach.
No one else is
That was
even
a
close.
that was kind of like a
I mean,
random map.
definition of a hard carry player.
Yeah.
Nah.
The numbers
We talk about like
What about
op
Jeepathon?
lead.
Ratio of
No man, we talk about like op
Okay.
lead ski.
Okay, I know
FY
op lead ski.
snow.
I know FY
FY
snow.
Ice World.
These the maps I'm talking about are like maps you would play in a pub as like 12-year-old.
Surf is that.
I mean, the
Okay, you ever play?
that a third time as well, and still come
Is
out.
it?
I mean, why not? You're on a bonus.
I'm trying to
you're taking risks.
HE glass.
Oh yeah, HE Glass is a
He
classic.
goes for a peek
Yes,
the first
I love
That was
HE
a good
Glass.
one.
That was a good one.
He re-peeks and
Oops.
space
I know,
and entry picks.
Dude, I can't even imagine what it would look like in this
Fire's about to
game.
fall.
Not
be
necessarily in this
crazy.
round.
It would be too fucking crazy, but it would be so fun probably. But I don't think it would ever happen because Riot probably wants to
yeah,
hold it. But I mean, understandably so.
But
But hopefully
It
they
would
come out
still
with
be
those
cool.
modes. Hopefully they come out with like some crazy shit. I just feel like the modes come out too slow. I feel like we've been playing Escalation for 5 years now.
Just double face it
Yeah,
for now.
escalation and replication.
Yeah,
Such a
I'm
nasty
surprised there hasn't been a new modes. Like, I
You're not
feel like those have been
bringing
around
this
for too
forward
long. Give us
whatsoever
fucking
if he's
something.
Zerxa.
Give us a DM with no fucking
At the same
timer.
time, he is a
At
little
least.
bit
Yeah, dude. DM is
On the
just
anti-ego.
obnoxious.
Got that dash enabled.
I was
The
saying
spawn
at
campers.
least make it so there's like different DM modes. So maybe there's a 100 kill one. If they want to do it kills and no unlimited, make a 100 kill. Make it 100, 70, 50.
Even more basic than that, why don't they just do like pistol only, op only?
Yeah, I think that would make it more advanced. But I think it would be cool
Oh,
if they
maybe
had
that's
that.
Xerxia have 2 Vandals.
What about headshot only?
Yeah,
Body,
oh,
no
that's-
headshots.
Imagine you could literally configure it to exactly how you want.
Like a nice Tarik DM.
Yeah, but like you have a server browser, you put all the options you want, and then you only play with people that have those exact same options. Like that queued up, you know? So you have like pistol, headshot only, no armor. Something like that.
That'd be cool. I'd like that.
But yeah, that would never happen. I was just saying.
Yeah, I know. I feel like they could do headshot only. Maybe.
The reset of the aim. And that is it. They even
The question
up.
is, would you rather see
Thus far, 8-8
deathmatch
is gonna be
changes
the scoreline.
first and like random changes to game modes, or would you rather get a replay system in? Like, what's the order of importance to you?
What, deathmatch system or replay system? Is that the question?
They were getting thrifty
Well,
left, right,
like
and
just
center against both
Game
teams.
what do you
modes?
think the first thing that they need to add
Northeption,
for
when they got
changes?
thriftied against
Ah,
DRX,
dude, fuck the
they
replay system.
everything
Change.
for the
Give me some new
round.
game modes and deathmatch. I mean, even for the pros, is the replay system. You can only check VODs, right? That's all you can do.
By tomorrow.
Right now, when you play scrims, all the players record their own POVs, and then like the coach has to like paste it together somehow. Or if you're trying to watch a tournament, then yeah, you can only watch the stream VODs.
Xerxia,
So
it's an
what you're
economic
really
swing round.
you can get.
Simply
I guess you
cannot
can't
afford
see
to
their
lose this.
POV.
You can
Actually,
only
it's
see the
not.
POV whoever they're spectating.
Right.
Right?
I think what's more fucked is in match. If you download their match, you can't watch them directly. You have to watch whatever the observer is on. That's the
Right.
most fucked part. I think for scrims, that's already enough that you can get everyone's POV, and that's how it was anyway.
I feel
Yeah.
like this is the same issue that Northeption we're running into.
I mean,
An
so basically, when you watch your
extraordinary emphasis on
opponent
mid
and you're
no
anti-stratting
pressure
them,
towards
since you
being
only
a
have the
great
VOD,
round.
I feel like you're just basically watching the
makes it
radar
too easy
for the
for
most
the
part.
That's all. Yeah. No, 100%.
So I almost think like you should just literally maximize the radar and just watch them like that.
They don't really want to give up B main.
I feel like that would be the
Just
best
zoom
way to
in.
study it. Yeah, just zoom in on the radar only. That way
Yeah.
you don't get distracted by all the other stuff.
Well, that's pretty much what we did when we were VOD review as a team.
Yeah, maybe the coach like watches the full game, but as a team you just watch the radar, so everyone can understand the rotations
It's
and
opened up
shit.
the A site. These
Yeah.
Northeption players
Like
coming on the
pistol
rotate.
rounds are
Serve,
obviously just
attempting to block them
all
off.
radar.
Can Meteor
Yeah.
once again make the
Yeah,
difference?
the
Still a
replay
5v8
system.
place
I
there
don't
for
think it's a
Heaven
priority
Meteor.
for them though. At all.
It doesn't seem like it.
Still whip it out and try and do some work. Jojo, don't flick at a wrist.
Dude, we got a game on our hands here.
Oh yeah, I know.
Xerxia was owning, and all of a sudden we're
coming back.
We're back.
Meteors.
Where's the swing?
What is going on here?
Hey, that's my line.
Just about getting around it, but spike going to be planted for Heaven.
You know what I'm referencing? No.
The utilities used,
No.
and finally Xerxia
Oh,
gonna get
fuck.
around on the board.
Wait, you said that without even knowing the
Very
line?
disciplined from
Impressive.
XERXIA, almost to the point of playing a little too
Wait, what did I
passive
miss?
for me.
Is
But
there a
they
meme?
were
Yeah, we got a
diligent
game on
in
our
terms
hands.
of funneling the rest of the Northeption
it's become a
retake
meme.
onto the spike and then peeking.
They cringe at me every time I say it.
Northeption players,
Why, do you just say it all the time?
Yeah, I used to say it all the time, like
even if it is a
organically, and then now
Yeah.
it's become a thing.
Both of these teams.
Not to come like stop saying that. It's-
Now it's like dies of cringe when I say it.
It's just about who's wearing that mantle at a given time. Sometimes you can.
My
feel
bad.
these
So that's actually funny that you said it and you didn't know.
I mean, I don't say it, but that's probably the first time I've said it ever.
Yeah, so I guess it's a fucking aura. It's contagious.
This time supporting Zenith.
He's like, that might be the first time I said it in my life.
So they have
Oh,
information
God.
towards both extremities Northeption on this defense side. And it's another round where there's almost 5 players in mid for XERXIA.
heavy take into the
Okay,
field.
we got a rope
Now,
contact.
Meteor knows what to expect here. Could be players lurking in that
Back
rope just
into,
for-
they gotta break the trip at least, right? Surely.
And look
Oh
at
wait,
this
what is that?
really
That trip is
Weird
good.
trip spot.
positioning.
That is
Hey,
a
isn't-
weird trip spot.
isn't that
of Meteor's operation
Really
here.
fucking good?
They're giving them all the space in
'Cause
mid.
Yeah, the
you
only
have to get
problem
all
is
the way
that-
up
They're gonna
ramp.
hang themselves though, I think.
Yeah.
XERXIA
The problem is, I think they know that they don't lurk A,
Sometimes
so
struggling
that
to
trip
execute
is
from
good
mid-control
because
into
they'll
the
never
side.
they have to commit so far up.
Wait, actually, though, I'll say it after.
On top of the haunt. Duriali struggling a little bit just to try and take care and deal with some of it, but takes the slight angle from below. Teammates
Oh,
gonna be
wow.
helping him out,
No,
but
that
they
didn't even
still
bother clearing the
have
left.
main control. Blackwiz was just waiting, tucked into the corner.
And it is the same problems. XERXIA, without extremity control, can't go for these splits as easily. And it's a 2v4.
30 seconds left.
Surf and Scary are the 2 best clutch players for XERXIA, though.
Surely just gonna stick this, okay. Respect being shown. Get into that post-plant scenario. Surf even finding kill there onto
Oh.
Blackwiz, pushing their own smoke. This is now getting more than dangerous. Northeption, they're in a pretty good position. Meteor
Oh,
dashing
no.
forwards.
Oh,
Luckily,
no.
doesn't end up going down, but now gonna start to stick that spike.
What
gets
a
into
shot.
half. All the way, wants to take the duel.
Whoa,
It's
hit
so
him.
risky. Quick tap, tries
Oh.
to force the favorable
Oh.
fight. How would he
Oh.
but eventually
Oh my
he
God,
gets
he gave him
it.
so many
Gosh.
chances,
That's a
though.
Red Bull clutch.
Oh my
According to all
gosh.
our accounts.
I feel like that was Surf's round
I
after he
mean,
killed the guy Heaven.
In some sense,
comfort.
Bren, that is unbelievable.
I mean, the guy, he did miss one shot.
With
The Jet had
Surf and
chances, to
Scary,
be
the
fair.
solo
The
plays
Jet
alive
definitely
win a
had
2v4.
chances.
But at the same
The guy
time,
missed like 6 deagle shots and 2
Meteor
off shots.
So many opportunities to win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he definitely
like-
had chances.
He had his chance.
Oh, Scary.
They're both just nervous,
Missed a lot
nervy.
of bullets
Yeah,
there.
it was a.
And then
It
Meteor
was an
had
awkward fight.
many different opportunities to dance around the headhunter bullets too.
I need to see if XERXIA's going to win
At the
this.
end
We
of the
need to
day,
see
though,
them,
it
like the
is
caster
a
said,
really
they need
big deal
extremity
that Surf and
controls.
Scary are
Like they
able
can't
to
just
capitalize
split
there.
mid and go
Two-round
B
lead for
without B
XERXIA,
main control.
Despite the fact that their game plan
It's
isn't
not
really
working.
working.
They're
This
getting
heavy
owned.
mid control. This is one of the first times that they've taken B
Fire.
early on and attempted to push A.
Sorry, what was the last part? You said they need to get B main control?
Such an aggro peak.
They need to take B main or A main control
Yep.
and split off that. Because they're trying to just split through mid without
I know.
B main control.
Right.
That
The
round,
thing
the
is, though,
Omen
he
wasn't
has
in B
never seen
main.
a
He tried to
player
walk
over
in and
there. They
died.
don't
And it
play
just makes
They
the
need to
split
take
so hard.
control, then hold on to it, and then go back, is what you're saying.
I mean, even just if they're last round, the Omen just took B main control before they split B. It would
Alone,
have made it
though.
way easier.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Because the CT's had control, and then one guy's walking in alone, and he's just fucked. Like, he has to.
Yeah. Like even here, they took
risky.
mid control, but they didn't push through vent enough to kill the trip. So going A, they know that there's going to be nobody
Prowler just
vent.
off to the
There's
side.
4 aim in.
Out of utility,
Yeah.
it's going to be the satchel and a stun. Slightly mistimed opportunity from
Oh.
Tarik peek, and indeed he does. Why not?
Oh.
Full blind in his own smoke though. Won't find shelter from it. And sight. They do get control of it. Spike is going to go down here for XERXIA, but still 4 players alive for Northeption.
Another 2v4 for XERXIA. Different players alive this time. Sushi Boys with a showstopper.
Not entirely favoured.
It's just tough.
Hold these angles.
Yeah, raise all-
Repositioning, playing aggressively right
Oh.
into them. The swing crews. Does he know the second player is there?
No kill on
Showstopper
that?
off to
The
side.
result's
There's a
actually
significant
broken.
amount of
I was
time
talking about
now.
this
yesterday
He's
as well.
swarmed, lined up. A bit of ADS, why not? Just trying to
No!
make out the shots. The
Nade on the bomb.
What am I witnessing?
The nade is fucking
Not enough
useless.
time still.
Oh.
Plenty for
I thought he
Jojo.
had it for sure with the Phantom there. Damn.
Simply
It
absurd
looked good,
situations.
but then the
He ran
The
out.
showstopper
Flipped
didn't
out.
do enough damage to get a kill. Frankly, it looked like Sushi Boys was robbed with that one.
Dude,
But
the
then
amount of ults I've
spray
seen
down
between
came
yesterday and
through
today,
off
the
the
Raze
back
ults
of all
that
the
Dude,
look
there
like
was a
they should go.
ridiculous one
And that was
yesterday.
another
The
very
fracture one in the
winnable
cubby?
Fracture in the
2v4.
club.
I said the game would be
Yes,
scrappy.
yes.
Where he was.
Yes, he flew
Canteen.
by. Yes, Canteen. He flew by, shot it
Yep.
into the cubby. I think the guy
What
took like 120.
It's just
I guess like
crazy.
101
Both
usually is the
running out of
number.
bullets.
Yeah, no,
But
the
yeah,
radius is fucked. I was wondering
don't know
why mine were
why.
missing, because I know mine are on as well.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Bone Cold in the chat.
Disciplined, they're slow, they're cautious,
Thank you,
and
thank you, thank
some of
you.
the
Much
rounds, the way
love.
they play it, but
Much
sometimes-
fucking love.
You need whimsy in your life.
Yeah, you do need that whimsy. I mean, both of these teams just trying to find their spare buckets of whimsy they got lying around. Pulling
Go
out
around?
every now
I have to
and
pee
then.
as well,
Rounds,
actually.
That's gonna be the tour de force.
You guys already shouted him out for me?
Found it,
Appreciate
looked
that
like,
shit.
but okay, he's back to safety, survives on 35 health.
Unsure why he even stuck around for that long, and honestly, maybe just hoping that the stun was a bit of a fake.
What?
There comes Cruz.
Yep, straight into the smoke, running them down with the weaponry that they've got.
Pretty
Couple of
effective
frenzies.
eco so far.
They're going to be skirting their way
Let's
around.
go around. I'm
the
gonna pee
safe.
fast.
A weird scenario.
This is really odd.
One of the pieces has been.
If anything happens, clip it.
Allows them to connect back up. It's going to be a bit of an A fake. Only one player that they detect anchoring the site.
Just the Nightfall, and Zen's been watching this, so he knows that there's nothing else behind this. Oh, bite no bar, but look at that, still collecting the shots. XERXIA, not much in their hands when it comes to the weaponry, but able to get a couple of answers out of it now. Jojo's got a tremendous task ahead of him. Swarmed from so many perceivable angles.
All right, I'm back.
And here are these anti-eco rounds.
Did I just miss an
Failing once
anti-eco that
more for
they
Northeption.
lost? They got thrifted?
I don't think there was really any need for Zenfu to stay that long over at the A ramp spot after he'd been fault lined.
This is about to be a
Died to a single body shot afterwards.
flawless.
Yeah, I mean, there is very little chance that Blackwiz is going to be able to survive. Look at him being hunted.
Oh boy.
The pack has caught his scent.
Every single angle now, and he's just trying to avoid it, man. It's like, can we do something else? Can we play prop hunt? Can we do something else?
Just in time. Wait, they get
Trying to
eco'd?
hunt down the weapon.
Wait, they got eco'd.
Surely he's not gonna get away.
Right?
It's 40
Or
health.
am I tripping out?
Dodging, juking, trying to find.
There's going to be a
safe
spike.
spot.
Sorry, what you say?
Spike exploding behind him soon.
TV's
Said you
across
missed
the board.
almost a
What is
flawless
occurring?
thrifty.
Still
Yeah,
the
I was just
offense, and eventually
saying,
they claim
I'm gonna go
their
pee. It's an
prize.
eco.
Exactly 40 HP.
Here you go.
Nothing
Come
will
back and-
happen. If something happens,
Yeah.
clip
Cruz
it.
takes him out. So Northeption are offered no mercy, no quarter.
How long were we on a team for together? Like 2
Not
weeks?
only,
Like a
More like
month,
2
maybe?
days,
only was
dude.
Cruz able to find
Dude,
a-
I saw you, and then the next day you were
Two
gone. You left for cigarettes, never
That's
came back.
No, it was 2 lands, right? It was Vegas.
It
and
was 2 lands and 2
Poland.
weekends. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's two weeks back to back.
No, yeah, we had Vegas, and then
They
we
were
had
massively
Poland.
favored
Did
to
we?
tie this map
Yeah,
up
we
at
went to
10-10,
IM
and
Katowice.
instead,
We got owned. Remember? 'Cause
Xerxia
that was
2
when
rounds
Mixel was
away
in game leading.
from winning map 1.
Was he?
The Mixel was in game leading the Vegas, whatever it was.
I don't remember that. I don't remember him in
And
game
then-
leading. That sounds like a fairy
It's
tale.
because he did it. It's because he was in game leading the practice days, and then we got to the tournament, and he was like, "I don't want to."
I don't remember this.
anymore.
Wait, who was on
And
our
then
team
you
at that
started
point?
game leading. Oh, then you started game leading, and then Nap was like,
They're just walking right
"Man,
into the line
I don't even want to play anymore. I want to quit." And then he started game leading after that.
That
It
was when our team was in shambles, though, I think, because
Yeah, because y'all had just lost Stan,
we lost Stan. We had Rush, and then we got you, right? Yeah, it was us four with
Yeah.
you.
and then we had Peacemaker too.
Oh my god, it's such a blur. I feel like it happened. It must have been so short. It's such a blur. Also, maybe because I've been on fucking 30 teams at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a blur. I don't even remember fucking. Was I there for Peacemaker? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Meteor
you were.
is
Remember? Because
everything
we were rooming together in Vegas
So
for like
many
a
of
day,
the
and then you got your own room, and
Honestly, seemingly random
Peacemaker was there.
through, but eventually dealt with.
And then Poland,
Behind.
Peacemaker came
Still,
with us.
Northeption have only got two players
I'm doing duo in Hiko right now.
I was into that.
Chat,
Bit of a favorable fight, but
please stop the spam. Thank you.
and then who did you guys get after? And then you guys used Jason R. And then Jason R. decided he doesn't want to play
12
anymore.
rounds for XERXIA, one.
Yeah,
And then I don't know what
we,
I don't know what happened to y'all. I think you went to C9 after that or something.
Yeah, I went to
These are the
C9 with
moments
Rush. We were.
that can crush inexperienced teams and players. You have taken the eco. knowing
Yeah,
full
honestly,
well
I
that
think
Xerxia
we
are
were just.
likely
It
to
was.
make
It
up
came
to
down
map
to
one. Do you have it in you to pull off
lack
three
of
in a row?
leadership for sure. Because I feel like we had a really good team actually. Just couldn't find direction. Like we have still 4 really good players. There's no reason our team should die, but it did. I think we were just like we just
Well, you
broke
just had no-
mentally.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell even after I was gone, that
Just absurd plays all around.
I mean,
Haunting to
be changing game leaders 3 times in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we were just scrambling.
So,
we were just scrambling.
It was just rough.
Angle, but XERXIA getting all the space in the world in mid.
Oh yeah, Hayes was on our team at 1.2. He was the coach and then he became a player.
That was
for them.
after me, I think, right?
I don't fucking know. All of the, I feel like all this happened in 1 month. It sounds. It seems like
it was actually a month.
we had like 4 different players in like 2 months.
Yeah, y'all got Hayes and Jason R. Hayes was the coach, and then Jason R. said he wants to just be a streamer, and then L friend, by the way, and then Hayes came to be a player.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw that in
I
there.
don't even know the fucking order of events, but yeah, I feel like all those things happened so quickly that it felt like we were just like changing clothes.
The trademark's broken. Now the Sage wall is broken.
Changing players, changing roles, changing it was rough. Remember we forfeited all of our prize money from IM Katowice just so that we could fly home early?
Wait, I remember something like that actually.
We wanted to get out as soon as possible. It was over.
Yeah, because we got eliminated like day 2 and we were stuck there for like 6 more days.
Yeah, like a full week.
Yeah. And I feel like I've been to Katowice like 15 times now.
Same. Katowice and Cologne, I feel like,
yeah,
like actually at least 10
like
times.
staples.
Did you ever go to any of the ESWCs in Paris?
I went to Montreal.
Okay, I was there. That's when I was playing with Simple.
ESWC Montreal. Yeah, that was with CLG though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a long time. This was like 2014 or 15.
66 health. Wrapping around the pillar, but it's the double
I think
face
it was
in the end, and the
4.
fundamentals.
I think it was 15. I don't know.
Yeah, 15 sounds right.
In this series.